welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the new movies that will be released in the month of November. The Independent will be released on November 2nd. The Independent is an American political film directed by Amy Rice and written by Evan Parter. The plot centers around a reporter who uncovers a conspiracy that could impact the results of an upcoming presidential election. The Wonder will be released on November 16th. It is a tale of two strangers who transform each other's lives. The film is set in the Irish Midlands in 1862 and follows a young girl who stops eating but remains miraculously alive and well. English nurse Lib Wright is brought to a tiny village to observe the 11-year-old. Tourists and pilgrims mass to witness the girl who is said to have survived without food for months. Armageddon Time will premiere on November 4th. The story follows a young Jewish American boy who befriends a rebellious African American classmate and begins to struggle with expectations from his family and growing up in a world of privilege, inequality, and prejudice. Shadow Master will premiere on November 8th. After being slain by a group of criminals, a man is reborn with animal-like superpowers and makes it his mission to right the wrongs of his city. On the Line will premiere on November 4th. A provocative and edgy radio host must play a dangerous game of cat and mouse with a mysterious caller who's kidnapped his family and is threatening to blow up the whole station. The Good Witch of Christmas will premiere on November 4th. After Santa loses all of his reindeer, he calls for help from the Christmas Witch. However, she crash lands in front of a family's home and loses her memory. The Minute You Wake Up Dead will premiere on November 4th. When a shady small-town stockbroker begins dating a shy waitress, a shocking murder takes place, and one of them may be responsible. As word leaks out that there is money behind the killing, every criminal in town wants their share of the cash. The Estate will premiere on November 4th. Two sisters try to win over their terminally ill, difficult-to-please aunt in hopes of becoming the beneficiaries of her wealthy estate, only to find the rest of their greedy family has the same idea. Causeway will premiere on November 4th. Lindsay, a U.S. soldier, experiences a traumatic brain injury during her tour in Afghanistan, which forces her to return home. She struggles to return to her daily life with her mother as she waits for her eventual redeployment. Next Exit will premiere on November 4th. After humanity confirms the existence of an afterlife, a research scientist launches a study in which volunteers commit painless suicide. Traveling from New York to San Francisco, two strangers share a rental car as they go to end their lives. My Father's Dragon will premiere on November 4th. Elmer, who is having trouble adjusting to his new life, decides to set out to find a wild island and rescue a young dragon. His adventures will lead him to encounter ferocious beasts, discover a mysterious place, and make a new friendship. Something in the Dirt will premiere on November 4th. When neighbors John and Levi witness shocking supernatural events in their Los Angeles apartment building, they realize documenting the paranormal could inject some much-needed fame and fortune into their humdrum lives. A Unicorn for Christmas will premiere on November 4th. A young girl discovers a real-life unicorn at a Christmas carnival and must protect it from a greedy fair owner. Girl at the Window will premiere on November 4th. A teenage girl begins to suspect that the mysterious killer stalking her town is not only her neighbor, but also her mother's new romantic interest. As the girl tries to catch him, she finds her whole world turned upside down. Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me will premiere on November 4th. After years in the limelight, Selena Gomez achieves unimaginable stardom, but just as she reaches a new peak, an unexpected turn pulls her into darkness. An intimate study which spans her 6-year journey into a new light. My Policeman premieres November 4th. Tom, a policeman in 1950s Britain, falls in love with a school teacher on the Brighton coast. However, he soon begins a passionate same-sex affair with a museum curator, in spite of homosexuality being illegal. Goodnight Opie will premiere on November 4th. The film follows Opportunity, the Mars exploration rover, affectionately dubbed Opie by her creators and scientists at NASA. Opie was originally expected to live for only 90 days, but she ultimately explores Mars for nearly 15 years. Merry Christmas, Officer Hansel will premiere on November 4th. Everyone thinks new recruit Hansel is too small to be a canine officer, but when a greedy package thief is ruining the holidays, little Officer Hansel goes on a mission to catch him and save Christmas. I'm Totally Fine premieres on November 4th. Vanessa embarks on a solo trip after the death of her best friend Jennifer. However, her self-care plans change when she finds Jennifer standing in her kitchen, claiming to be an extraterrestrial. Enola Holmes 2 will premiere on November 4th. Enola Holmes takes on her first case as a detective, but to unravel the mystery of a missing girl, she'll need some help from friends and her brother Sherlock. This video, if you've enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that little bell button down below to receive a notification the next time I upload a video. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Okay, so March, April, May, June, July. And it's music, TV, movies. That's fine. Works for me.